So Cameron Young has finally won on the PGA Tour. So what I want to do is show you guys how good of a golf swing that he has. Starting with his setup position, you can see his posture creates one straight line between his head, neck, back, and trail side. You can also see that he has about 135 to 140 degrees of bend over at the waist. That places his club shaft pointing right at his belt buckle. And you can also see that his feet, knees, hips, shoulders, body are all aimed parallel to his target line. Okay, a lot of you watching this video aim your feet to the right and shoulders wide open, and you wonder why you swing over the top. Now, diving into his backswing, what you're going to notice is that he's going to start his swing by turning his hips, turning his body, and letting his hands and arms follow his turn. That is why his hands work inside of that line, and he's able to work the club right up the plane and keep the club head up and outside of his hands. Okay, he's going to get up to the top of his swing. When his lead arm reaches parallel to the ground, you're going to see that his shaft looks inside of the golf ball, whereas most of your guys' club shafts halfway back look too shallow or flat outside the ball. Now he's going to get up to the top of his swing, and he's going to get into the position that I talk about all the time. His hands are directly over his heels. His lead arm kind of matches his shoulder plane. That's 90 degrees to his spine. And the shaft is in one line, basically, maybe just a little bit across the line, which is a better way to err. Now, in transition, he does a really good job of putting pressure into his lead side as he drops his hands and arms down in front of his body, and he keeps his back facing the target. That is how he is able to come down and shallow the club back down onto the original plane. Okay, so from this position, he is now provided with the opportunity to release the club down the plane and rotate as hard and as fast as he wants around the arc. Which you're going to see, he's going to release the club down the plane and rotate through, which is why you see the club head is staying outside of his hands. The club face matches his spine angle, very square, and you can see he's staying in his posture. All he has to do is continue to rotate around and release and get up to a nice balanced finish. That is why he's one of the best to ever play. Okay, now, one thing that he does in his golf swing is he pauses at the top. Now, this is a really good drill for many of you. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it, taking it out to the course and playing with it, but it's a really good drill to get up to the top, let everything settle, because a lot of you guys get very quick from the top and start to spin out your lower body or come down way over the top. So definitely try the pause drill.